Today's show is all about insect infestation. I interviewed Dennis Singham, and he gave us some information on what we need to do as it gets cold and the insects come in and we want to keep them out.
A few quick notes before we speak with our expert. Today, bed bugs are the fastest growing pest control emergency in the country. 1 in 5 Americans either has a bed bugs or knows a person who has. And also the issue isn't going away. It's in fact getting a lot worse. Bed bugs are blood-feeding insects that are about the size of an apple seed once they're completely grown. They survive on the blood of pests as well as creatures, yet they like human blood. Here's what you need to understand about bed bugs. They don't only live in beds. Bed bugs will certainly live simply around anywhere they can conceal. How can we remove them? The most basic way to eliminate a bed insect infestation is warmth. If exposed to temperature levels over 46 degrees Celsius, both adults and also eggs will certainly pass away in under 10 minutes. Ultimately, the best way to eliminate bed bugs and other pests is to hire an exterminator. Now let's learn from the expert.
Thank you so much, Dennis, for coming in today. Tell me, we're going to just start right into your business and what you do. Tell me about your business, what you do.
Okay, I am a professionally licensed exterminator. Started in 2009, and I am licensed in both DC and Maryland. And I service more than 1,100 units in both the states put together.
Okay, so do you have like certain certifications and levels of pest control that you're qualified to address?
Yes, I have more than 17 certification, both in DC and Maryland. And I want to touch base with one of those tougher certification that's called fumigation. Fumigation is one of those toughest certification that you can qualify for that, which is you can cover up a 3-story or 4-story or 5-story building. You cover the entire building under certain circumstances where the entry is prohibited, and you can fumigate the entire building. And on the same licensing, you can fumigate the aircraft vessel. The aircraft can be fumigated, and also a boat, or even a train passenger or whatever the bogie can be, entire can be fumigated. I have those license.
Wow, that is interesting. So what areas of town have you seen the greatest need for pest control, either in the, or I would say the industry? Could it be the airline industry or apartment complex industry, or where there's multiple housing?
Mostly in apartment complexes where the community live together. That's a place you have a lot of issues, because the reason for that is, that I see on a 2-story apartment complex, which have each level there is approximately 10 units. On a 3 level, I assume there are 30 units. On the first level, there may be all of them are doing good and in housekeeping. On the lower level, if there is somebody's 2 residents are not in a good level of housekeeping, that infestation can spread for all the floors, regardlessly how well kept your unit is. It can always follow through. That's why you need to have a regular rotation of exterminators coming in and taking care of your premises. It's very important.
Okay, so what about in the restaurant industry? Do you find that to be a troublesome area as well?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I have a few restaurants and accounts, but I can't reveal what it is. And they have a lot of roach problem.
The goal of this video is to provide information about integrated pest management, how it overlaps with your environmental health program, and what to consider when weighing how local IPM requirements may relate to health inspections. You likely already know about integrated pest management, or IPM, a multi-tiered approach to pest control that emphasizes preventative strategies such as sanitation and exclusion to eliminate the root causes of pest issues. When pests are found, low-risk control techniques are employed first to minimize potential hazards to people and the environment. This often means using pesticides only as a last resort, choosing physical or mechanical control methods instead. Because IPM reduces environmental hazards, including those represented by pesticides, IPM is often employed at schools and childcare facilities to safeguard children's health. In some places, IPM is a requirement. When inspecting a facility as part of your environmental health program, much of what you consider already includes IPM principles, especially regarding food safety, sanitation, and the elimination of possible sources of food and shelter for pests. For example, an IPM inspector entering a school kitchen will look for many of the same things as an environmental health specialist. This might include checking the cooking equipment for grease or food accumulation, ensuring that food and non-food surfaces are cleaned regularly to avoid attracting pests, and inspecting drains to make sure that they don't have food or other debris that could attract mice, ants, or cockroaches.
But also in DC, they have a lot of rodent problem coming to the kitchen and where the food is served and where food is, prepared. In this area, you have a lot of infestation.
Okay, what are some of the worst problems that you've seen?
Worst problem I've seen is bed bugs.
And the name of your company again, because I don't think we said it in the beginning.
Pest.
Okay, and how do we get in touch with you?
I have my website. You can call me on my phone number. I will answer phones. And also you can email to me or you can send me a text message. I will respond to you within 24 hours.
Okay.